Today I'm going to film another book recommendations video. I think I've done this before. I know I included a few of these in my Friday the 13th book recommendation, and a few of these I have not recommended, I don't think, or I may have recommended all of these at one point in time. I don't know, but I'm recommending them again, and I will give you a brief description of what each one is about, but a very brief description because I don't want this video to be 30 minutes long. So, I'm just going to start with this one first. This is not really a book you read. It is a book that you write in, and 642 things to write about. Basically, it just has all these different prompts in it that you can write, and it's supposed to help with writer's block, and it helped me because I've had the worst writer's block for the longest time, and I don't anymore, so that helped tremendously. So I definitely recommend this book. I got this off halfpricebooks.com because I have not seen it in bookstores or anywhere else yet, so I did order this one offline. Okay, let's see. The next book I have is Crank by Ellen Hopkins. Basically what this is about, it's about a girl named Christina, and she's a good kid, good student, and then she has to visit her father she ends up visiting her father for something, and she ends up getting into drugs, and the drug she happens to get into is meth, and it basically just spirals out of control from there. I love Ellen Hopkins' work. She is amazing, and yeah, her books can be quite triggering if you're not careful, so if you're easily triggered or you're struggling with the topic that this book deals with, because not only it deals with other things along the lines of triggering or upsetting topics, there are mentions of different types of abuse in this book, so just be careful if you're easily triggered or upset, or if it's something you're going through, but if you're not and you just want to read it, it is a very good read. The next book I have is All the Right Places by Jennifer Niven. I know I've recommended this book before. I know I've talked about this book numerous times, but this book is absolutely incredible, and basically it is about a boy called Finch and a girl named Violet, which says on the thingy, the cover, and they meet at the top of a bell tower. I can't talk. They meet at the top of a bell tower, and it is apparent that both of them are about to jump, and they basically save each other, and then they become friends, and that's not the whole story, but like I said, brief descriptions here, because it's getting long already, and I'm only on the third book. Yeah. Anyway, the next book I have is called The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. This book is about a girl named Mara who is in an accident that kills all of her friends except her. She has somehow miraculously survived this horrific accident, and she has to move to avoid everything, and she starts having these weird visions, I guess you could call them, and then she meets Noah Shaw, who seems to know more about her past than she does, and it's so good, honestly. And none of the stuff I'm telling you guys are spoilers because it's all in the description of the books. So, this video is spoiler free, I promise. But this book is incredible. It is so creepy. And Noah Shaw is British. I've said this before, but he's British, so that's a plus. Okay, the next book I have, I don't know if I've recommended this one before or not. I know I didn't recommend it in my Friday the 13th video because I did not have it then. But this book is called I Hunt Killers by Barry Lyga. I'm currently on the final book of the trilogy, which makes me sad because this is such a great trilogy. Anyway, what this book is about is his father is a serial killer, and his father has already been locked up for several years, and now there are more murders in his town, and he doesn't really know what to do. And basically, he's trying to prove to himself and everyone else that he's not exactly like his father, and he's kind of trying to fight with that whole stigma that he's going to be exactly like his father when he gets older. And basically what it is he helps the police officers try to solve these murders while also doing stuff himself that he's not supposed to be really doing. He's kind of going against the law to do some of this stuff that he's doing, but it is incredibly good, okay? I absolutely adored this book. The whole series is fantastic. Like I said, I'm on the last book now, So, if you like thrillers and stuff, this is a really good book for you, because it's really amazing, and it's bloody, and just, yes, it's so good. And I've done a review on this one, and also as well, I've done a review on All the Right Places, and I believe I did that all in one video, I think. No, okay, I did All the Right Places, and then I did I Hunt Killers in a separate video, which is up on my channel as well. Anyway, the next book I have is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Again, I don't remember if I recommended this one. Weird black truck just drove past my house. Okay. I don't remember if I recommended this one in my Friday the 13th video, or if I recommended Hollow City, which is the second one. Either way, I'm recommending this one now. Basically what this is about, his grandfather passes away. Again, not a spoiler. It's basically said right off the bat. And he leaves him a weird note. I don't remember exactly what it says, but it leads him to go to this tiny island in the middle of nowhere, with no cell phone reception, and basically just off the grid. And he is basically trying to find this island with these children, because his grandfather wanted him to find it. And that's basically what this is. Oopsies, my page got bent. But he eventually discovers that maybe there's more to this story than he thought. So that's basically what this is about, and there are pictures in it, really old vintage looking pictures. I thought that was really awesome. I love books like this, so this is a really good book as well. I realize I'm recommending like more scary books, and this is kind of summer, and I don't know. Some of these books are not scary. I don't know. I just read scary books a lot. The next book, which I'm sure everyone has read, and if not, that is okay, is Divergent by Veronica Roth. Basically, the society that Triss lives in is divided into 5 factions, and they have to take a test to see which faction they are most suited to. And obviously, giving the title, she does not get one faction. She gets, I think it's like 2 or 3 factions, and she's Divergent, which... Oh my god. Which, in their society, they consider that extremely dangerous. Divergents are threats because they're different, and what is different is bad in this book. So basically, she tries to hide it so nobody knows, and kills her. So yeah, this is an excellent book. I read this... Wow, I think it's been about 4 years since I first read this. So... yeah, I read this a long, long time ago. And, when I first read it, I did not have a solid copy. It was on my Kindle, so I just recently bought a hard copy